Hi, my loves. This is Maria from Maria's Way of Life. Welcome back to your channel. I'm excited that you can join me today and use your valuable time to spend with me. Today, we are actually doing our challenge for YouTube payment, or using my YouTube payment and allotting it to this challenge. And I am very excited because we are to complete this challenge today, as well as we are going to transfer it to a new one. It won't happen today, but just as a heads up, I do want to let you know, if you want to move forward to this timestamp right here, my feelings will not be hurt at all, but I have some Mari's Way of Life updates, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take me, but at least 5 to 10 minutes, just because I want to make sure that you guys are updated with some things that are happening. And yeah, I mean, you guys are part of this family, and I owe you an explanation for a couple of things that are going to change. So number one, I took all the money out from my long-term challenges. Yeah, I think that's probably one of my biggest ones. And I'm sorry that the camera is moving and I just changed the light source, so my apologies. But definitely huge change. On Sunday I filmed my long-term challenges, and as soon as I was done, there was something not feeling right. And since I filmed my family binder, kind of told you that I felt like I needed a shift, and that's me. Oh, by the way, my loves, I'm so sorry. Happy Monday. It is Monday, and I want to say it's June 24th. It definitely is June 24th, 2024. And I'm just feeling this need for a change. I'm just going to show you real quick if I can find it. Where could I have left it? Give me one sec. I want to show you my bank teller slip that let me see. Is it in here? No, it's not even in there. I wonder if I left it in my Hello Kitty one. Hold on. Because I took this to the bank. Okay, definitely. I don't know where I left it. But I took out $6,075, I think, from my savings as well. Shifts are happening, and all my husband told me, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like my YouTube world is part of my family as well, and I feel like a little defeated. And he's like, why? And for the first time in a long time, we actually sat down and talked about, he usually is okay with me budgeting what I need to budget for the better of the family, so that's never an issue. But this time we are doing some home renovations and things that we have been putting on hold. I kind of mentioned this before. And so we spent a couple of Ks in this renovation. And my husband said, just say this and be honest. Because I tell him, I'm like, I just want to be transparent. I don't want to keep going with challenges that are no longer, And he's like, well, be honest. And I'm like, I know it's just hard. Of course I'm going to be honest, but it's just hard. And he's like, just tell them this: life happens, and we shift gears depending on what our needs are. And that's funny because that's what I had just said when I was doing my family challenges, and I think that was on Friday. So with that being said, yes, I took a lot of money out of the bank. I took all the money out of my envelopes. And with that being said, if you follow me here for a while, you know that I use prop money in the binders. So technically I had to go back to the binders, remove all the prop money, and then take out everything from the safe, which is where the real cash is, and then just go ahead and make use of that money. There are good things that happen, so I will update you with that. And with now moving to long-term challenges, I guess, now telling you that I did deplete a lot of them, that I kept some, and I had readjusted things because I really want to hit hard. The 5K is still going on. So definitely I'm going to update you with what challenges I have, and I think that video will upload. My goal is to upload it on Saturdays now. I don't want to upload on Sundays anymore. That's the second shift. So first, I depleted a lot of my funds from the bank, as well as and the challenges, long-term ones. Number 2, videos. I have been very consumed with time, and I'm not upset about it because I love doing YouTube, but also like my family's taking a lot of my time. How dare they, right? And so I figure, you know what? It's fine. I don't stress about it when I'm with the family. Oh, well, I do sometimes come and like, okay, I really need me time, and I come and do the videos because of me. And I know I'm being like egocentric, I guess. And I should say, I just want to make sure that you guys have your video, which I do. I really do. But at the same time, this is not only time to share out with you guys and spend this amazing time, but also it just helps me, I don't know, it's just some dopamine dump, like Our Lady Di says here on YouTube. It's just brings me a lot of happiness to spend time with you guys, if that makes sense. All right, so Saturdays, long-term challenges for sure. I kept my family binder, and my strawberry binder is still there, which is the short-term challenges. So short-term challenges, long-term challenges, family, and my Tiny Tuesdays. So I'll definitely work on that tonight, if not tomorrow morning, because it is Monday and it is currently 5:10 p.m. I want to upload this video tonight, even if it's really late, because I want it to go out. I want to share it with you that I completed this, because this will actually be moved now to long-term, and that way I don't have to do a separate video when YouTube pays me, if that makes sense. Okay, so first, it's all covered. Second, with changes to the amount of videos that I'm going to upload, I'm going to do 3 or 4 per week, which is still a lot. I was thinking of going down to 2 and not filming certain things, so I think I'm gonna move away from doing the wallet separately and just add it into one of my videos. Other videos, I don't know, maybe condensing and adding short-term and long-term together. So there will be shifts with that. I still don't have like a set, not schedule, because I never really have a schedule, just because of the way my life is during a regular school year. I am an elementary school teacher, and the time is not just mine. It's for my students, for my family, for my parents. You know, it's just very busy, and I'm sure you can relate. I want my focus to be paying off debt, but it won't happen until 2025. I spend money on the credit card. And it hurts me to the point where I really am breaking down just a little bit. Now you say, why then are you adding to the home? You could have added to that, because I've said this, and there's no other way to explain this except you only live once, my loves, and this feels like the right time to make shifts. There are so many things beyond what you see here that are happening in the family that I just really want to enjoy the moment. And I have to move forward. So I had to make this debt confession and shifts, changes, and just all the things before we start the month of July, because it's so cool that, you know, I was listening to Donna this morning, and she said, I haven't watched them yet, but she was mentioning about, for a while actually, she's been saying that she's been snowballing her challenges so that she can start fresh in July again. And I think we're all feeling it in the community. Well, at least I am. I'm trying to speak for all, and I shouldn't. But I am feeling that I need this shift. I mean, it's been 6 months, and I think they've been really, really good months. It's been way better than last year, definitely. So please do not be disappointed and say, oh my gosh, well, she can't do it. No, I am doing it. I am doing it, and I am in a way better place than I was last year. All right, we're going almost into 10 minutes, and I really did not want to go over that, but I just wanted to make sure you know that we are okay. We are in a good shift. I am happy. I am very exhausted though. And so there will be shifts to the videos. There are already shifts to the money. And also there were big shifts to debt. Unfortunately, it was not lowering my debt, but the total opposite. See, I have no words, and that's just, I'm going to leave that as is, because that's the truth. I have no words, and the reality is that, and that's all I can say. Okay. So on a good note, thank you, my loves. Look how my voice changed, because I did get paid for the month of May. So this YouTube payment is for the month of May. This is you guys pushing my video out, watching the ads. That's what pays us. AdSense is what pays this. And that's because you guys are watching the ads, sharing my videos, commenting, liking, all of that pushes out the video, and in turn it helps our family's budget journey. This challenge will be untouched. It will just roll over into a new one that I will share with you during long-term challenges. Again, that video might be uploaded on Saturday, because the only reason is because I do have the weekend getaway. I just want to make sure I leave all my videos filmed. So this week we will still have probably a video every day except for Sunday. And then next week, starting the month of July, we will have less videos during the week, but I'm hoping that I can still keep it at best quality as I can. Of course, I always try to do, for me, is quality, because I do try and take my time and edit and try to make sure that you guys get the best out of these videos, because it is your time. So definitely filming the best I can, or to my possibilities. And yeah, that's what I had to tell you. All those 3 things that in one just say I am human and I am happy, my loves, but you know, changes happen. Oh my gosh, I never finished my train of thought. Donna, Powered by Creativity, is talking about the shift. I want that shift. And then she also said that Budget with Mama Bear was talking about like Focus Fridays. She's doing videos, so I can't wait to watch them. I haven't. I'm going to be honest with you, but it will be kind of neat to see what she's talking about there, because you guys, we need to keep each other inspired. If you don't know her, which I highly doubt it, Budget with Mama Bear is one of the budget queens here as well on YouTube, so go ahead and check her out. I will definitely leave both ladies linked in the description. And yeah, let's go ahead and see how much I got paid this time, but definitely need some prop monies. And I am moving my light source here because it is actually right on top of this organizer here, and I'm having technical difficulties here. All right, let's see. All right, let's see how much we have here. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 164. So they paid me 164 and some cents, and I am definitely really happy about it. And I hope that you guys enjoy this cash stuffing. This is definitely prop money, and I am going to stuff prop money in here, but I'm going to be honest with you, I actually took out the real cash this time, which is all in here. Again, this is about, well, actually paid some people that were working on the backyard $2,500 today cash. So that means that I have about, I don't know, 3,000 something here. So everything's here, and next time you see the YouTube money, it will be in cash, and you will see it in the new challenge that I'm really excited to show you. I'm just going to snowball it into another challenge, just like Donna, because I think it's so worth it. So this one right here is by Pink Cash Budgeting. Definitely gave me all the hope and the vibes that I needed. The goal was for me to get to 1K this year in YouTube payments, and my loves, because of you guys, thank you, love you, God bless you always, my loves, because right now, you, my loves, with your views, I am being very blessed. I am not lucky. You guys are bringing me those blessings, and the Lord knows how hard I work, and I love this. And even though I enjoy it, I mean, hello, it's really nice to receive a YouTube payment, because I mean, it does take a long time to just sit here, film. That's the best part. The editing part for me is the one that takes a little bit longer, but yeah, here we go. So let's go ahead and see what envelopes we have to fulfill. We'll have leftover from here that will roll over. Well, actually the entire challenge will roll over to the next challenge. So let's go ahead and stuff this. We have 10, 20, 10, 10, 20 and a 20. So I left the lower denominations for the end because I feel like it was going to be easier towards the end of the year. And look at that, my loves. We met it right at the 6-month mark. So that's very exciting. Let's do this. All right, my loves, let's get started. And we will find 10 and 20 first. All right, let's grab 10. Oh, and 20. And let's go over here. And here's a 10 and a 20. Look how beautiful this is. I cannot. It is so flipping adorable. So 10 first. How is your Monday, my loves? I hope your starting of this week has been wonderful, that you're full of hope, that you're full of faith, and that you're full of strength to keep moving on with this week. And I know I haven't commented back either. I'm gonna put your name here, babes, because I always act like as if everyone is off during the weekend, and a lot of you are working. So God bless you guys, and I hope your weekend, whether you were resting or at work, was a good one. And that is a good thing, you know, that we have a job and that we can bring in the cha-ching to our families. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and now color the next one. Oh my gosh, forgot to show you this because I've been talking too much. So this is what we have here from December to May. And I don't get paid June until next month. So I got paid $163.48. So that gives me a total for this year for $1,075.16. And that's for YouTube. So yeah. That I can't believe I'm saying that. I don't know. I didn't think I was going to make it, but if I get paid next month, again, it is never guaranteed. You know, what I've noticed is I've lost a lot of subscribers, my loves, a lot. If you haven't subscribed and you are coming back to my video, please consider subscribing. That would really help me out. And yeah, I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's look for 10. Another 10. So I'm going to look for 2 20s and 2 10s, and that should complete this challenge, definitely. Oh, that looks cool. It's so much more than just coloring, my loves. It represents a lot of work and hope, and yeah, this is exciting. So that was 2 10s and 2, oops, I opened it again. 2 10s and 2 20s, correct? So, ouch. So, let's see. I love looking through the butterflies, like how super cute are they? I probably passed one because I'm like really focused on looking at the designs. Here's a 10. Did I pass one, guys? I hope I did not. Okay, let's see. Just in case. Perfect. Here's the other 20. Those colors are so beautiful. Oh, here are the last two, my loves, I think. Let's see. Yep. Here are the last two, a 10 with this butterfly. And this 20. There we go. And now we are all done with this challenge, my loves. It is such a cute challenge. I cannot even... Oh, so cute. So freaking cute. And so I think the goal for this is just to have it as backpack for taxes. Not to file taxes, but to pay taxes, because I typically pay. And now with the first year having this YouTube income, I'm not sure how that's going to look like. Like, I'm a little bit stressed about it, but we're going to just save it. I'm not using it for anything other than taxes. And then how cool if I will be able to take some from here, but if I don't, then at least I know that I have money for that. And I still pay taxes whether I did YouTube or not. So this is still the income that is coming from YouTube is a great source to make sure that I have money for those taxes, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. This looks really cute. We are all done with this. Let's see how much we have over here remaining. We have 50, 70, 71, 72. And what I'll do is I'll put them back in here. And then we will save this so that you can see this money, or how I'm going to allocate this money with the long-term challenges. It won't be prop money. I'll probably exchange it for real money at that point. And yeah, that's all I have for you, my loves. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below and let me know if you made any shifts to your challenges. Tell me if you feel like you have to. If you've been doing this for a while, is this common for you to feel like you have to shift things in the middle of the year or a couple of months in to the year? Last year I didn't have a chance, I guess, to feel like these, because like this, not like these, like this, just because I was at a whole different place. I was really focused on paying off family debt. Like, I was paying family members that I owed. And I honestly, I don't know about all of you, but I cannot owe someone. I mean, obviously I can, because I used to borrow all the time, and that was in a vicious cycle, and it was horrible. It was a horrible feeling. And so, but at least whenever I did have the money, I paid them back immediately, because it bothers me so much to owe someone. And so last year, not only did I owe a friend, I owe both of my sisters, and I owe one of my cousins, and all four of them, I ended up paying over like $21,000 in debt between lender's debt and family debt. So that's what I focused on last year. This year, my big focus was on credit card debt. Doesn't seem like it did happen, at least for the 6 months. The first 2 months were great, January, February, and then things just shifted. You know, life happened, and I don't know what else to say. So I had to shift gears, and who knows what the next 6 months are going to bring us. Maybe something amazing, and I just can start paying off debt again. Right now, of course, I'm still making my payments. Of course, I'm still paying high interest, and that's the bummer. But I'm still doing good. Remember, I'm 43 years old, my loves, and I started getting credit cards since I was very young. And so this is not new for me. It's not that I'm okay with it, but it's the fact is that, you know, a couple of months of setback are not going to define my destiny, if that makes sense. I will get there, and it will happen. After I hit this, the goal is to pay student loans. And so it will eventually happen. I will get there. I'm still focused. Just things happen, and I'm going to be okay with it. Okay, it's taking me a little bit. Again, I did film on Sunday, and right after I filmed, I literally took all the cash out, the salt binders, and I felt horrible. I went to sleep like at 4 a.m. and I actually cried myself to sleep. I'm not gonna lie. But on Monday, it was a different story. You know, I started seeing things, and I talked to my husband, and he was very strong. He actually stood very strong right by my side, which is what should happen, but I'm not going to sit here and lie. Usually I don't get that from my husband, and God only knew that I really needed that. And he was there. He was there. He was supporting. He was like, we got this. We're going to do it. You're going to rebuild those challenges. And in turn, that means, rebuild our savings and all of that good stuff, All right, my loves. I am so glad you are here. Again, I was nowhere near having so much cash flow last year. Last year, I was actually focused on paying so much that I didn't even have time to think about anything else. But definitely, I'm very excited. Videos are still going to come out, not as often, but definitely, I think I'm going to try and join some things together so that I can still give you quality content and keep moving forward in this YouTube world, because this is something that I see myself doing as long term. I love it and I really do enjoy it. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. If you haven't already, please drop a comment. If you don't have time for a comment, please drop a butterfly down below. Press like. It doesn't cost anything, my loves, and we can always help others here in the YouTube world by doing that. And again, as I mentioned before, please consider subscribing if you keep coming back. Even if sometimes you don't like me, go ahead. You can unsubscribe later. I promise you will learn to love me. All right, my loves. Take care. But as always, more than anything, God bless. Bye.